Good morning and thank you for coming to the C6 demo. The Spice Girls project was created for the Hive Workplace Consulting Company that designs hybrid workplace for corporate clients. Our client uses surveys to gather data and facts to create a workplace design and conceptualization for their corporate clients. That said, current surveys are generic, have customization costs, and lack a personalized user experience. The Hive Survey Project aims to solve this problem by providing the client a branded, customizable app specific to their corporate client's need. My name is Christine, and before joining the program, I have a background in the medical and financial industry, working as medical assistant and client advisor.
Hi, my name is Fatima. Just before the program, I worked as a research associate in engineering education field at UFC.
My name is Christy. I have experience as a technical editor in the environmental consulting industry.
Hi, my name is Nikita, and I have a background in music and ESL teaching.
We use the following technology in building our app. This includes the MERN stack, which is the MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js, as well as the Trello board to organize our work, GitHub for our repository, and Google Maps. Our problem and solution is in our explainer video. Christy will then start with the live demo.
All right, so to start the demo, we're going to log into our admin portal. So this is our admin portal where we can build our custom surveys. To begin, we'll add in a heading. This will be kind of a greeting that will show up on the first page of the survey. We can also upload an image to appear on the survey. This might be the client logo, for example. So all of our question text here is just a sample, so it's all fully customizable. So we can go into the edit button here and we can change it however we want. We can add paragraphs, delete paragraphs. If you end up making a mistake, there's always the cancel button. Otherwise, we can hit save. And we do have 8 different question components on the left-hand side there. For the purposes of this demo, we'll just add one of each. So we have the checkbox, postal code, radio buttons, slider, 2 different matrix questions, a selector, and a comment. Now, once you've got everything added in, if you decide there's one that you don't want, it's easy to just hit delete, and it will automatically update the question numbering. As well, if you decide that the questions are not quite in the right order, it's super easy to just drag and drop them into whichever order you would like. And again, it will automatically renumber them. The question text is also fully editable, so we can go into edit here, change the question text. We can also update the option text. We can add an option as well. And we can delete options. So once we've made our changes here, if we forget to hit save and we go down to the bottom and try to submit the survey, it will remind us to save our edits, and that way we don't lose anything by accident. So we can go up here, save these edits, and try to submit the survey again. And now it's going to remind us that we just need to fill out the company name, survey version, and survey number, because these fields are all required. Okay, so now that that's done, we can go and save it again. And as you can see, it's been added to this table and it's now saved in our database. So Christine will now walk you through our existing surveys.
Okay, so in the existing survey, the admin would have the option to edit, clone, go to the data analysis, or delete an old survey. Let's go ahead and clone an existing survey. So just like in the create survey, the admin can upload an image to change the one in the clone survey. They can also add a question, edit that question, add an option, and delete that option. And then we can try saving it. And then the admin can also rearrange the component depending on how they want the questions to show up. And then we can try saving the survey. So the error will show saying that the combination of the company, version, and survey numbers already used. It's just the app doesn't allow any duplicates. So we have to change one of the input items in the field. And then we can try saving it one more time. Okay, so once the survey is done, the admin can then copy the survey link and add it to the email that will be sent to the survey taker. And Nikita will take you to the user side of the app.
All right, so let's go on to the user side. Here we have the Hive's logo with the animation. We were going for that neomorphic kind of style for the user side. So once the user hits that enter button, the card will flip to the back and we'll have the company's name, the company's logo, and the description to give users an idea what to expect in the survey. So let's begin the survey. All right, so we got the checkbox question. This question is optional. However, if you do wish to answer it, you can pick up to 3 options. Once you hit that third option, everything else will be disabled. If you pick that other option, which is the last one, it'll turn into a comment section and you can add additional comments if you wish. Here we have the postal code. As you can see, the next button is disabled. We do ask for a valid postal code. So once you add in a valid postal code, the next button will be enabled. And here we have the radio buttons. And as you can see, we added in a progress bar just above the card, just to give users an idea of where they're at in the survey so they don't have to feel lost in the survey. And once you go to the next question, and if you're wondering, oh man, I really want to change my answer, I don't want to do the survey again, not a problem. You can go right back to the next question and you can pick on a different answer and change, and you don't have to do the survey again. All right, so we got the sliders. So all sliders have to sum up to 100%. We made it a little bit easier by adding in a total input on the bottom so that you don't have to do all the math in your head. So once we reach 100%, you can go on to the next question. And here for the select input, it is from 1 to 5, depending on how many options are added from the admin portal. So we go on to the next question. And here we have the matrix question, which is from 1 to 10. And here we have the other matrix, where it's from very satisfied to very dissatisfied. We made this question scrollable so that users can see all of the options and it'll be easier for them to answer the questions. Here we have the comment section. This is optional. However, if you do wish to add in additional thoughts or suggestions, you're more than welcome to do that. And once we hit that submit button, we get a nice little message of thank you for your participation, for you taking your time to take our survey. So I will pass this on down to Fatima to talk about data analysis.
One of the powerful tools built in this app is the data analysis section. So the admin can not only create user-friendly customizable surveys, this app creates real-time analytics. So we can open up the survey that we just created and answered. So once we select a survey, it brings out all the questions available for that survey. And this shows there's only one record, so we can go and change the survey with more answers. So this one is answered by 9 people. So we can click on data table to view all the answers submitted for that survey. So each individual row represents an individual record. So these gathered data will help our client with strategic workplace designs and to conceptualization of the client in building a more cultured and human-centered workplace environment for their corporate clients. So we could also export this data into Excel. The answers are exported to only display one item per cell. So This way, our client can easily do their own analysis and charts if they wanted. We also have some pre-built charts for each question in the survey. So for example, if we click on question 1, which is just asking for postal code, we can see all the postal codes, all the locations of the survey takers mapped from the answers they submitted. The admin can also input their client's current location and the proposed new location. So this will help them show if the proposed location is feasible or not based on the gathered data. So you can see the blue and the green inputs that we just entered. The data gathered can also give an idea on how each employee feel about their workplace and will allow the executives to better understand their employees' needs. So if we click on question 2, it's a checkbox question. We used pie charts to visualize slider, radio button, and checkbox involved questions. So, and this question is specifically asking for the spaces they would like to see in their company that aren't currently used or aren't currently offered. So each segment represents the percentage of each selected space. With each chart, we also have a table summarizing these values. So checkbox questions specifically let the user input any other values too. So about 16% of the survey takers responded with choosing this other option. And just below the chart, it shows the list of other options that they submitted. We could go to another question, question 4. This question is simply asking for the level of satisfaction on each listed factors in their current work environment. So we use these stacked bar graphs to visualize the 2 matrix types and the select drop-down questions with these questions have like many sub-questions or the factors. So the chart shows the percentage of responses collected for each factors, and the table below again summarizes these values. So for example, ability to concentrate, 33% of the survey takers were dissatisfied with the current work environment. Yeah, so once we are done using the admin portal, we can easily log out. And now I'm handing over to Nikita.
All right, so for our key learnings, as a team, we all managed to find a middle ground, whether if it's design-wise or whether if it's a decision we had to make in the team. In the past 3 months, our communication has definitely improved over time. Trello has definitely has helped us organize our work, whether if it's individual task or whether one of us is paired up to do a certain task that requires a little bit more work in it. This has definitely challenged our imposter syndrome. At first, it was a little bit challenging, but as we reached out more for help and suggestions, it definitely got a little bit better over time. Our critical thinking and agile mindset has definitely improved over time with our stand-up meetings. And we definitely improved our ability to ask the right questions. So whether if it's reaching out for help or getting the suggestions or asking something in the team, we improved our ask in like asking a direct question, what we really wanted and what we really need. So before we end our presentation today, on behalf of Spice Girls, we wanted to thank everyone for all the help and support we have gotten throughout this project. Your guidance and suggestions have definitely not only just helped us, but helped our learning journey and is definitely useful for future projects and for our future jobs. So we definitely appreciate all of your help. And yeah, we really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for coming to our presentation and hope you guys have a great day.